Breakdown acid trip. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent in by Chuck, where he took LSD, THC, and cannabis. And here's the full report details. Alright, so here we got another first time acid trip. This is coming from a long time sub, and he shares how bad his first time experience was. Which this report really just shows how much of a mess that can be both internally and externally. And he has a breakdown moment in front of his bros. It shows that it isn't something that always makes complete sense, and how overstimulation can play a strong role. But I'm sure you'll enjoy this report, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. Today I'd like to share my first acid trip experience. I think it's a very weird trip compared to others, and since that day, I haven't been able to shake the thought that something wasn't right with it. Let me start you off with some backstory that may have contributed to the bad trip I think I had. A week prior to my trip, I've been talking to my girlfriend. We both smoke pot, and she dabbles into other weed drugs, but had never done something mind-opening. We were out to do something strong, so we came to the conclusion that we would do acid over a summer break, which was only 3 months away, so I promised her I would wait. But a week ago, me being stupid and a bad boyfriend and a druggie, found the opportunity to do a 155 microgram tab of acid with one of my friends that had introduced me to DXM and DPH, and soon ketamine. Now I don't know if that is or was a strong enough dose of acid for a person my size, but that's all I could afford. During this trip, I decided I didn't want to hurt my girlfriend's feelings by doing acid without her, so I decided to keep it a secret. I turned my Snap map off and tell her I'm not feeling well, and I gotta go to sleep early. She responded with, "Okay, I love you. Get rest." Now in my mind, standing at my friend's house with the tabs of acid in front of me, I almost got the urge to not do it. Second thoughts. Felt that I was betraying my girlfriend, and I didn't want to do it. But of course my friends being acid pros all pop 2 tabs each, and say I'm a pussy if I don't pop 1 tab. That if I can't handle 1 tab, I shouldn't be doing hard drugs. So me always falling to peer pressure, I do it. And this is where it gets weird. I keep the acid in my mouth for about an hour and then swallow. During that 1 hour, I had no effects. No like building up high, no body high, no mind fog that I'm used to with DXM, DPH, or another drug. It was weird, and about 30 more minutes in, my friends started talking about, "Damn man, this is some sick acid. This acid is so clean, bro." They all start tripping out, laying on the floor, looking at the carpet, talking about seeing geometric patterns and colors. And I'm sitting on the couch, not seeing or feeling anything. So I decided to not be like a party kill and lay on the ground with them. Watching them, their eyes were wide and filled with amazement over this carpet. Now I decided to get up and go take a piss. I realized that it's feeling a little harder to walk, but I said I think it's just me, because prior to taking the acid, I took 2 fat dab hits and 3 bong hits, so I had been high on THC anyway. But while I was in the bathroom, I stared at the wall and began to lose my mind. I had this clear image of everyone in my head. It told me they were all tricking me and gave me fake acid just to take my money. I thought they were all lying of being high, and it was just a big joke they were playing on me for me to look stupid and for me to act stupid when I wasn't even high. There was a remark about a dude getting fucked over with fake weed, and that added to my mind that what if everything is fake and they're just fucking with me? I go back outside, almost disgusted at everyone. I sit down and start having these deep personalizations of my friends. I thought one of them was the biggest dickhead with all his smart remarks and thinking he's the center of attention always, and that he's just not a fun person. My other friend, I started to worry about him. He recently had a seizure due to a DXM overdose. In my mind, I was worried about this person. I didn't want to see someone so cool die young. The more I looked at him, the more I was filled with sadness and empathy, and just wished he could be safe. Now, I looked over to my last friend, and in my mind, this dude was the coolest dude here. He's the one who got all the bitches and handles drugs the best. He would always hook me up with nicotine juice for my vape. And to be honest, this dude in my mind was the dude I want to be. I know, it's stupid. Looking back on my mind state, now that I'm sober, I was definitely fucked up. As more time passed, I never got any visuals, and I was asking them about this. And they were like, I don't know, and looked at each other frowning. Maybe you didn't take enough. So I decided to close my eyes, and I was taken through like a tunnel that was full of colors, and there were cubes rotating around the tunnels. But when I opened my eyes, they were all gone. For a second, we decided to step outside and look at the stars. They seemed to be moving rapidly in spiral motions. I felt a calling and decided to stay outside in the cold and lay down. The others went back into the house and watched me lay on the ground. I'm not sure how much time had passed, but I decided to go inside and sit down. I closed my eyes one more time, and I was taken to my childhood country, where I was playing on a field with my brother. I smiled externally, and then I was hit with a sudden wave of emotions. Anger, fear, joy, sadness. I was quiet the whole time, so everyone got shocked when I bursted out laughing really hard. Then it switched to me saying, "Sorry guys, but I really think I'm about to cry." I ended up laughing, then switched over to crying hysterically for a couple minutes. Then got up, pulled my hair very hard saying, "I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard not to cry." I remember the shock look in their faces. I gathered my thoughts and calmed down. They gathered around me and asked if I was having a bad trip. I remember saying, "No guys, I'm fine, sorry. I just got very overwhelmed." And after that, I became calm and contented, almost sober in a way, and continued the night being very quiet and conserved. When I finally decided to pick up my phone, I realized it was 5 in the morning. We had dropped the tab at 9 p.m. That's when I realized I may have had a bad trip with no visuals, and almost broke down in front of everyone. After that, they decided it was time to sleep. One of my friends went into their room, and another went into the guest room. Me and the other dude took the couch. It was almost nearly impossible to sleep, just lost in your thoughts. The next morning came around, and I got picked up completely confused about what I had just experienced. I ended up telling my girlfriend, and she was very upset. But the next time I trip acid, it will be with her, and hopefully it will be a good one with some visuals. If not, I'll try some TCV. I've heard good things about that. Thank you.